Ready? Go! There we go. Start them up. Go ahead and go. There goes Weston and Emily. Emily with the lead so far as they come down the front stretch here and go into the first turn. They'll make one lap, or they'll go down here. Looks like they're looking for the turn as they come around into turn number 1. Emma Myers with the lead as she comes around. Get a little wide there in turn number 1. See if Weston takes a shorter distance. Looks like Weston might. He's closed up the distance there as Weston tries to come right back up on Emma. And she'll come out of turn number 1. Out of turn number 2, down the backstretch. Emma looking back to see where Weston is. So far showing the lead. She'll make it down the backstretch and into turn number 3. Looking down there, the official's trying to get her attention as she comes down and trying to make that. Now she'll make the trying to turn there in turn number 3. Weston right behind her makes that shorter distance. Number 4 looking for the win. Here she comes, Emma Myers, and just a few more feet to go. It looks like it's going to be Emma Myers that will get the win. And here comes Weston Romsberg, and he'll come across the finish line as well. But a big hand for Weston Romsberg and Emma Myers. All right. Weston Romsberg and Riley Wilson and Hayden Romsberg as we get ready to go. Looking for the green flag. Here we go. Green flag is out. Go! Here they go. Looks like Dixon in the lead. Number 1. So it'll be a 2-lap feature. It looks like one of the cars trying to make a little bit of shorter excursion there. Dixon's still showing the way. Again, 2 laps as they'll come by. Dixon makes a nice turn there. They're 3 and 4. Staley Rowland. Riley Wilson. Looks like Romsberg and Weston Romsberg make a little. One more lap to go. Dixon with a pretty decent lead. Romsberg trying to make a little shorter distant race of it as he came out of turn down the front stretch. Here comes Dixon again as she comes very quickly out of 3 and 4. She's got a tight battle for the lead. Here we go, coming to the start-finish line. It looks like it's going to be Dixon who will get the win. Jordan Dixon. Riley Wilson. Staley Rowland, Weston Romsberg, and Hayden Romsberg round out the field. And we have one in the ball. Looks like Weston Romsberg hit the wall there coming out of the... Trying to get it here to the line. How about a contestant disease awareness Power Wheels here at I-35 Speedway as they come down the back stretches slowly into turn number 3.
BTEX, Mike McDowell, Steve Hughes, Jeremy Turner, and they're going to lead the field to green, and we are vintage racing at I-35 Speedway.
BTEX with the lead as they start the 5-car with a 3-way battle there. 3 wide for second as they come into turn number 1.
So it's BTEX that's out front, and he's going to clear as Jeremy Turner looks for second. He's battling Hughes, Mickey Fleetheart, and Mike McDowell's Ray Hughes. He's working from the back. He's looking for a top 5 position in a turn number 4. He's going to slide all the way from the bottom to the top as there comes Damon Clevenger. He's to his inside as it's still BTEX out front into turn 1.
Hughes and Clevenger really threading their way through the field. It's Hughes in the 55 and Clevenger in the 6 car trying to thread their way up through the field. Here comes Hughes up now. A 3-way battle for the lead. Side by side for the lead as they come out of 4.
And this time at the line, give the lead to the 11 of Jeremy Turner. Move BTEX back into that 4th position as Ray Hughes is going to try to slide into second. A little bit of contact between him and Steve Hughes as BTEX is going to move back to contact between him and the 55 car. And it's going to be the 55 car off the back straightaway after contacts with BTEX. And we're yellow on the speedway here at I-35. That high line trying to get a run off the corner, and he's going to lead the field to green, and we're back to vintage racing at I-35 Speedway.
Turner with a great start. It gets about a two-length car jump on the 20 of BTEX coming out of the corner. Here comes Clevenger now looking to the inside, taking over position number 3 in that 6 car. He is very quick, and now almost a 3-way battle for second as they come into turn number 3.
Steve Hughes drove it really deep into turn number 3 and somehow made it stick. As now Alan Guthrie in the 51 is around in the middle of 3 and 4. He will stall that car, and that'll bring out the caution.
Point again, you saw that car coming out of turn 3 and looped it around. Turn number 3 through turn 4. They hit the gas and we are back underway.
As the 11 of Jeremy Turner leads the field to green, Steve Hughes there in second, the 6 of Damon Clevenger in third. Clevenger's still trying to work his way by Hughes as Jeremy Turner gets another good start. He will drive away, but Clevenger will move to second, and he's already almost to the back bumper of Turner looking off at turn number 4.
Clevenger into that second spot, sets his sights on the leader, the number 11 car of Jeremy Turner, as they come down the front stretch with 3 laps down. And here they go, and into turn number 2. Clevenger out down the backstretch, looks to the inside of Turner. He'll do so inside of turn number 3. Again, right now, Turner still showing the way as he shuts the door on Clevenger as they come out of turn number 4.
And it's still Turner leading, 4 laps in, 8 to go. As Clevenger slipped a little bit off of turn number 4, dropped back a little bit. Steve Hughes still third, BB Tech's fourth, Mickey Fleetheart fifth, and that fourth through about 7th right now. Throw Steve Hughes in there with third. That's your best. We've got one around over in the middle of 1 and 2. That's the 24 of Mike McDowell.
So McDowell brings out the caution flag as the leaders came down the front stretch and out of turn number.
There's Jeremy Turner, Damon Clevenger, Steve Hughes, Mickey Fleetheart, and BB Tex. And we're back to green flag racing. Jeremy Turner gets a decent jump, but Damon Clevenger right there with him into turn number 1.
Here comes Clevenger on the inside. He'll take a side-by-side battle into the turn number 2 corner. But it's the 11 of Turner able to motor away from Clevenger. This time by again, Clevenger likes the inside line, but Turner able to show the way through turn number 4.
Turner is working on the top side of the racetrack. He's still able to hang on to about a car length lead over Damon Clevenger. Steve Hughes still runs in that third position. Mickey Fleetheart still fourth. Rocky Roads now working on BB Tex for fifth.
6-lap feature, 12-lap feature, 6 laps down with 6 to go. Halfway home. Here comes Turner to the start-finish line. He's got Clevenger right on his tail as he heads into turn number 1. Clevenger again looks to the inside, can't make the move this time by as Turner again motors away with the lead by just a half a car length into turn 3.
Damon Clevenger, he's got the faster race car, but it doesn't really want to work on the bottom of the racetrack right now, and Jeremy Turner sitting right in his line and not putting a foot wrong as we now just have a few laps to go. 4 more times around for Jeremy Turner in that 11 machine.
Again, Turner showing the way. Clevenger, as Jacob said, looks like he has a faster car, has the momentum coming into the corner, but so far Turner has the momentum through the corner and at the exit as well. Turner again shows the way as we complete the next lap, lap number 9 with 3 to go. Turner with the lead. Clevenger trying to close in for that first position as he comes down the backstretch.
Back there for 5th, Rocky Roads did take over that position. BB Tech still trying to hold off Daniel Clevenger, but up front, this battle is not done yet. We're 2 to go this time by for the 11 of Jeremy Turner.
Turner again by about half a car length. Clevenger again looks to the inside. He'll take the same line this time as Turner as they come through the corner of the exit of turn number 2 and down the backstretch. Again, it's Clevenger who likes the inside line, ducking low. This time again, they'll stay in line as they come out of turn number 4 with Turner in the lead. Clevenger in second. White flag one more time by.
It is Jeremy Turner out front. He hasn't put 1 foot wrong all race long, and he's got about a car length off of turn number 2. Still with about that car length down the back straight away. He works into turn number 3. Damon Clevenger not going to put much of an effort into making a move, and off of turn number 4 here, Show Me Vintage Racers. Winner tonight's the 11 of Jeremy Turner.
Clevenger comes home in the second spot. Here comes the rest of the field out of turn number 3. It looks like the 5 car will finish Hughes, and it'll be the 7 of Mickey Fleetheart as the rest of the field, and the 8 car of Rocky Roads, and the rest of the field flashes by the start-finish line. But how about a big hand for the driver in the number 11 car with his first feature victory here in the Show Me Vintage Racers here at I-35 this season, Jeremy Turner. By out of turn number 4, the green flag is out and the race is on.
And it's a big start from C.J. Turner. He's going to head nose ahead into 1. But Bo Wells, he'll get back to the outside. He's going to battle. Here comes Justin Atkins on the inside. We're 3 wide off of 2 for the lead. Bo Wells has to back out of it. Your leader into turn 3 and C.J. Turner.
Atkins right there in that second spot. Turner with the lead. Bo Wells right on his inside. Here's the 72, pitching it to the inside for that third position. Looking inside, Bo Wells as they head into turn number 2.
C.J. Turner up top. Justin Atkins, he's running the rim down there on the bottom of the racetrack. He slips up a little bit. Here comes back Bo Wells. He'll look to the outside into 3. Adkins will slide up to that outside. Ron Hill still back there in 4th, while Sean Houston rounds out the top 5.
Turner continues to show the way, and Bo Wells in that 3rd spot. Atkins in the 2nd position. Here comes Ron Hill looking inside of Bo Wells, trying to take over position number 3, not able to do so. Turner very quick by about 3 car lengths into turn number 3 with the lead, and out of turn number 4.
So it's C.J. Turner that's got the speed tonight. He's out front. Justin Atkins still runs 2nd. Bo Wells and Ron Hill right there with him. We're 3 laps in with 9 to go.
Turner continues to show the way up front. Again, 3 or 4 car lengths. Atkins in the 2nd spot, and it's Bo Wells in position number 3. Ron Hill tries to look to the inside and go too wide. Not going to happen this time by as Turner continues to lead with 4 laps down.
C.J. Turner right now running away with this one. He's running the top side of the racetrack. That does seem to be the quickest line around I-35 Speedway tonight. A little bit of moisture up there still. A lot of moisture out there all around the racetrack. Ron Hill, he's going to dive to the bottom of Bo Wells, and Ron Hill, he's going to do something we haven't seen him do much all season. He loops it around to the middle of 3 and 4, and we're going to bring out the caution at I-35 Speedway.
So the caution comes out as we were just about ready to the halfway point of this race, a 10-lap feature event. So with 4 laps down, the caution, the green flag is out, and the race is back underway.
And Bo Wells was ready for that restart. He's going to try to look to the inside into turn number 1 as C.J. Turner works to the outside. We're 3 wide off of turn 2 for the lead. Atkins drops back, and Turner uses the momentum. He still leads into turn 3.
Boy, was that ever a race. And here comes Hill trying to race on the outside. He'll go outside of Atkins looking for that 3rd spot as they come down to the start-finish line, and the caution flag on the track.
Okay, I'm not counting that one.
Anthony Hill right back there in that mix, as well as the 540 of Houston. Here we go out of turn number 4. Turner hits the gas, and we are back underway.
And this time Turner's going to get a really good restart as Bo Wells is going to follow him to the outside of the racetrack. Atkins down there on the bottom as Ron Hill and Riley Fuller. Looks like they might have gotten together on the racetrack. Ron Hill has a lot of cosmetic damage, and Riley Fuller is stopped on the inside of turn 2.
So it looks like Riley Fuller will bring out the caution flag there inside of turn number 2. As Turner had a pretty decent lead, but with a handful of cash. Turner slowly through 3, out of turn number 4, hits the gas pedal, and we are back underway.
And Bo Wells had worked around Justin Atkins twice already, but caution came out before he would get counted for that spot. Now he's going to have to work around him again. And Atkins is going to look for the lead off of turn number 2. He's sliding up the racetrack, and Turner will use that high side. He'll take it back into turn 3.
Atkins trying to hang on to position number 2. He's got Bo Wells just behind him to the outside. Trying to, goes a little sideways coming out of 4. Here comes Bo Wells side by side with Atkins, and Atkins able to shut the door as Turner leads him out of turn number 2.
Atkins gave a little bit of a fade there to Bo Wells. Wells had to check up, and now we'll have to chase back down to that 15 car as Atkins slipped away. Or Anthony Hill, he's worked around Sean Houston for 4th, and Houston runs right there in that 5th position.
Again, Turner showing the way as he comes out of turn number 2. Atkins with the 2nd spot. Bo Wells trying to close up on Atkins. He's in the 3rd position. Ron Hill gets way high coming out of turn number 2. Nearly eclipsed the wall, but it's going to be Turner showing the way as he comes by.
And it's 2 to go that time by as the 91 of C.J. Turner still out front. Justin Atkins in 2nd. Bo Wells 3rd. Anthony Hill 4th. Sean Houston 5th. Ron Hill trying now to work around Conrad Kaufman for that 6th position.
And Turner with about now a 5-car length lead as he comes to the start-finish line. 1 more lap to go for Turner. Here comes Atkins and Bo Wells as they come by. Anthony Hill as well. Turner out of turn number 2 with the lead as he comes down the backstretch. Atkins a distant 2nd with Bo Wells in 3rd. Here comes Turner out of 3, out of 4, and it looks like Turner will get the win. Turner takes it out of 4 and will get the win. C.J. Turner with the win. Atkins in 2nd with Bo Wells in 3rd. Anthony Hill finishes in 4th. And the 540 of Houston, the 49 of Kaufman, and Ron Hill with the rest of the field flashing by just behind him. 87 of Stiff Johnson in the 97 in row 1. Here they come through 3, out of 4. The green flag is out and the race is on.
And it's a good start from Fuller. He'll drive away from Johnson in a turn number 1. As Fuller will slide up high and yet take about 6 car lengths into turn number 3. It's Fuller, Johnson, Petty, Hansen, and Hayes.
Jeb Hayes nearly hit that wall coming out of turn number 2, but what a great start by Fuller. He leads lap number 1. He's got Johnson behind him by about a car length as Johnson will go higher through the exit of turn number 2, looking to close up on that lead on Fuller as he comes into turn number 3.
Chad Fuller working the middle of the racetrack. Houston Johnson about a lane higher as now Jeb Hayes thinking about the racetrack, thinking about the berm. He finally chooses the berm. He'll work back out onto the racetrack, and Green will stay out on the speedway.
Chad Fuller continues to lead as they come into turn number 3. He's got about 3 or 4 car lengths now on Houston Johnson as he comes to the exit of turn number 4 into the start-finish line. With 3 laps down and 7 remaining, Chad Fuller showing the way, goes a little bit higher to the exit of turn number 2.
Fuller and Johnson. Fuller every lap gets about a half car length more of a lead and continues to stretch it over Houston Johnson. This time we're going to be 4 laps in with your Grand National feature.
Chad Fuller looking for win number 8 tonight. Houston Johnson looking for his dozen as he comes down the backstretch. And again, the 99 car getting a little out of shape there. Jeb Hayes. Here comes the leader out of turn number 4. Again, Chad Fuller. He'll have the lap car of Hayes as he goes out of the backstretch and into turn number 3. Let's see how he'll negotiate this. Here comes the 20 of Chad Fuller down the backstretch and into turn 3.
So it's Fuller, Johnson, Petty, Hansen, Klein, and Hayes. Is Fuller now going to have to work to the bottom of the racetrack. He will slide around the lap traffic of Hayes. He'll clean and set now, clears. A Fuller gets a little bit crossed up, hangs onto it. He still leads off of 2.
Fuller did a good job of getting by Hayes as he came through the corner. Now still continues to lead as he goes through 3 and 4. A convincing lead as he comes out of turn number 4 as he got about a 10 car length lead as he completes lap number 7 with 3 laps to go. Chad Fuller takes it out of turn number 2 with the lead.
As now the 99L of Jeb Hayes loops it in the middle of 1 and 2, and this time it'll bring out a caution on the speedway, and Chad Fuller is going to have to deal with Houston.
Here they come through 3 out of 4. Green flag is out and we're back underway.
And Chad Fuller's going to leave no doubts on this restart. Already out about 5 car lengths out front. Houston Johnson will move to second. Hansen slots into third. Petty fourth, and Chris Klein fifth. But this race has been all about Chad Fuller, and that restart was all about him as well, as he's going to lead lap number 1 of the restart, lap number 8 of the race.
Houston Johnson trying to ride the rim on the outside, get that momentum and the speed as he comes around the cushion in 3 and 4. Does the same in turns 1 and 2. Chad Fuller takes the lower line, nearly gets the wall out of turn number 2 and down the backstretch, but clearly with about a 6 car length lead as he comes to the start-finish line. 1 more lap to go for Chad Fuller.
And Houston Johnson has trouble on the exit of turn number 4, and that'll bring out a yellow here at I-35 Speedway, so your 11-time winner. He breaks over there off of turn
3 out of turn 4. Fuller hits the gas and we're back underway.
And Chad Fuller will drive away from the field again on this restart. His green-white checker, and all he's got to do is keep that car straight, and he will pick up his 8th win this season.
Convincing lead for Fuller as he comes down the backstretch. Really hit the gas. He'll take the inside line. Battle continues on now. Petty spins in turn number 4. Petty brings out the caution flag. Actually, he's going to continue, so the caution flag will not fly. Is Petty able to keep it straight? Here comes Fuller down the backstretch. He'll look for win number 8 as he comes through turn number 3. Coming through turn number 4. And he woes up a little bit, but hits the gas again. Here he comes. Chad Fuller will get the win. It's like Hansen will come home second, as the rest of the field looks like the 6 car of Chris Klein will come home third, and then the 99 of Hayes, and then Petty Jr. will round out the field.
Just a couple points back as well, so 3 drivers still right there in the championship battle. Bunton starts up front, and there we are green here at I-35 Speed, and Stephen Bunton just does not go. We're going to think about 4 wide. He's going to bottle up the field as it's Bobby Key out front, Willard second, and Foot in third.
Wow, that was a wild start as the guys got bunched up behind him. As again, it looked like Bunton did not get the foot on the accelerator or missed a shift, or something happened with the pickup on that car. But it's Key showing the way as he comes down to complete lap number 1 with the lead. He's got Willard right behind him in this second spot.
Stephen Bunton now worked back to the outside of the 7T of Toby Teal. And they'll battle off a turn number 2, but Bunton give him back that 4th position as Bobby Key still out front. But John Willard, he's got a little bit of different challengers this week, but it doesn't look like it's going to mean a whole lot of difference. He's looking for the lead down the front straightaway into turn number 1.
Willard goes inside of Key, side by side for the lead in turn 1. In turn 2, they go a little bit higher. Still side by side down the backstretch. It's Willard to the inside, Key to the outside. Side by side as they head into turn number 3.
John Willard slides up, unable to take the lead that time off of turn number 4. Stephen Bunton has issues in the middle of 3 and 4. He'll fall back into that 5th position. Now move Joseph Mick up to 4th, as now Willard gives a big bump to the 7 of Bobby Key, but Key hangs on to it and leads into turn 3.
Key continues to lead. Willard trying the outside, the inside. He'll peek on the inside. Key goes way high out of turn number 4. Nearly clips the wall, stops next to the wall outside of turn number 4 as Willard got the lead, but a caution flag comes out. Didn't look, I'm not sure that Key actually hit anything, but he went way high out of turn number 4 and woed the car down, and it does look like he's got a flat right front. Number 9 tonight. Here he comes out of turn number 4. Looks for the green flag. They bunch up behind him. The green flag is out, and we're back underway.
And again, the 95 of Stephen Bunton has issues getting going and is going to lose several more positions on that restart, as he's still they're about 3 wide off of turn number 2, back down to 2 wide as Dustin Grout is your big mover on this restart. He's moving into the top 5, but your leader, lap 1 of the restarts, the half crazy of John Willard.
Those guys in that points battle, the 95, the 69, and the 55, almost right together there in the back in the middle of the field, trying to run up front. The 55, David Miller now. Mick hits the wall coming out of turn number 2. He's very slow down the backstretch as Willard continues to leave. Mick now hits the gas a little bit, gets back underway, but it's Willard showing the way at the start-finish line.
So that'll move everyone up a position. So the 353 of Hovick now into 3rd, Grout up into 4th, and Bunton will get back into the top 5. Dustin Miller to the outside of Toby Teal for 6th, and then Alvin Cooney back there in 8th.
Again, Willard with about a 6-car length lead as he comes to the start-finish line. He'll complete lap number 7 with 3 laps to go.
And that's the half crazy of John Willard. Chris Foot in the 21, the 353 of Hovick, the 10G of Dustin Grout. All 3 of those cars parked together as Stephen Bunton and David Miller have big contact on the back straightaway, and Bunton goes sailing off the backstretch.
Those two get together coming out of turn number 2, and Bunton goes sideways. Willard in control of the field at the front. The rest of the field 2 by 2 behind him. He looks at the green flag. It is out. We are back underway here at I-35 Speedway.
And a big restart from John Willard will give him a couple car lengths down the front stretch into turn number 1. Foot, Hovick, and Grout are all battling for that 2nd position, and it'll be Foot, Hovick, and Grout. They're all going to stay in their positions the way they restarted, but now Hovick's going to look to the inside. Again, all 3 of those race cars, they're all parked right next to each other in the pit area. Now they're all battling for that 2nd position.
Also looking at that points battle shaping up at the middle of the field between the 55 car of Miller and the 69 of Cooney, the current points leader, holding on in the narrowest of leads as they go down the backstretch. So far, Miller showing the way, but again, up front, it's Willard with a sizable lead as he comes out of turn number 4.
Willard will take the white flag as Foot and Hovick continue to battle for that 2nd position. Hovick going to drive it deep in on the bottom, try to slide up, get a little bit loose. That opens the door for the 10G of Grout. He will move into 3rd down the back straightaway as we've got contact on the back straightaway as the 15 of Joseph Mick is around. As off of turn 4, the win will go to the half crazy of John Willard. So 2nd will go to the 21 of Chris Foot. 3rd will be the 10G of Dustin Grout. 4th, the 353 of Timothy Hovick. And the rounding out the top 5 is the 55.